Hi guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, today in this video we are going to an e-visa to travel to Eswatini. Before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe right now. And also I would like to clarify, neither I'm an immigration consultant nor I'm a government body. So in case you have anything out of this, you do it at your own risk. Alright guys, so let's proceed. So guys, in front of you, I have opened this Eswatini e-visa website. So we are gonna go through by clicking on apply now. Okay. I would highly recommend that you read general information, requirement documents, how to apply, etc. because you get some idea. Once you come here, the very first thing, if you're coming for the first time, is that to create a new account. Okay. So what are the things they want you to? Email, username, email, password, confirm password, security question 2, 3, and then submit. So I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna say after you complete that email ID or username, then password and 3 security questions, the system does send a link to you in order to verify your email. You click on this and then after that your account gets verified and you can log in. Okay. So this is the profile. Okay. Of course we can fill it up. So I go to dashboard. So in the dashboard, I have like, because I have not applied for any visa, so I can click on apply. Now here you have to choose your country. So I'm just putting sample. You do it as per your own guess. I select tourist visa with a duration 9 months multiple, 6 months multiple, 3 months single. I select 3 months single. So fee is given. Okay. Click on continue. Have you previously held any Eswatini visa or resident work? I select no. But if you have, definitely provide that information. I'm putting sample surname. Make sure everything matches with your passport. You don't want any last minute issue. Marital status. You should do it as per your own case. I'm just putting some sample. And whatever you enter, just don't check it once, check it 2 times. Gender is mandatory. Where did I miss that? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Next is phone number or automatically it picked up +91. Okay. I'm gonna put some sample. Email is very important. I'm gonna put some sample, but don't do it like this because all the communication will take place on your email only, right? Duration of proposed stay. Months. I just say 2 months. So, okay. Photo of the applicant. Okay, I'm gonna do this step and then I'm gonna say the next. So the photograph that you upload has to meet the international standards and it has to be in the square format. Okay. It's been accepted. Passport type. I select international. I did because diplomatic not everyone is gonna have. Issued at, just check your passport. Date and expiry. Again, check everything at least 2 times. Now first page with bio has been asked. Last page is asked too, but that's not mandatory, but I'm gonna do both. So I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna do next and see you. Next is date of arrival. So I'm just gonna do, yeah, entry point coming from travel mode. Wow, airline and PNR. I'm putting sustainability. How you gonna sustain? Like financial resources, they're like money, bank, balance, etc. that you can spend, credit cards, and any other way. Okay, that you can do. I just put sample, but eh, dates of previous visit and address. So I'll just take it off. Next, reference host. Okay, so if you have already booked the hotel number, you can easily get that. You'll have their phone number and everything else like that. And provide correct details because these guys can be contacted. Certified copy. Okay. So police clearance, cover letter, and then submission, and then you got to pay the fee. So of course, I'm not going to do that, but you got an idea how to do this. So once it is submitted, it goes into processing, and if it's granted, you are all good to go. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.